Hi, I'm Sharon Price, and I'm a licensed nutritionist at Beverly Medical Center. I'm also what's called a certified nutrition specialist, which means that I have an advanced degree in nutrition, and I spend a lot of time thinking about food and talking to people about how food and nutrition really can affect your health, and vice versa. Your health can affect what foods you can eat. So one of the biggest topics that comes up, I'd say, in almost every session I do is sugar. So I think we all know that sugar is a tough one to kick, but it's also highly inflammatory and can really affect, it can sort of downregulate your immune system even for a time after consuming sugar, which is not what we want to happen right now. But then people have a really hard time coming off it. Sugar is in everything. It's highly addictive, like highly addictive as in the same category as some very addictive drugs. And it's in places you really wouldn't expect. Oftentimes I'll have a client come in and they'll say, I'm doing really well, I've cut out all the sweets, and they think, I'm not eating cookies, I'm not eating candy. But then they'll show me the label of the yogurt they're eating, which has 22 grams of sugar. So if you are eating a yogurt that has as much sugar as a Snickers bar, you might as well eat the Snickers bar. So that's where I really focus with people a lot, which is sometimes it's easier when you know you're eating something sweet, but when everything has sugar in it, it can be really difficult. So we focus on what I call the hidden sugars. So number one, a lot of packaged and processed foods, you should really look at the label and be looking for less than 5 grams of sugar. Not always possible, but somewhere around there. If you're doing something packaged or processed, you're on the go, that's really what you're looking for. 22 grams of sugar, way too high. Second thing I would think about also is sugar doesn't always look sweet or taste sweet, so that's going to sound weird. But when I think about hidden sugars, I think about things that turn into sugar very quickly and easily in your bloodstream, elevating your blood sugar. So that's not just things that taste sweet. It's also all the white foods. So it's white rice. It's very refined white flours where they've stripped all the fiber out, which is what keeps your blood sugar steadier. So a lot of grains that have had the fiber stripped out, processed foods, pastas, all kinds of things that you don't think of at all as sweet can make your blood sugar shoot up and cause that inflammation. And then here's the one nobody ever wants to hear, which is alcohol. So same thing with alcohol, unfortunately. So all these things we love, well, if I can't have the cupcake, maybe I can have pasta or maybe I can have wine. Technically, all of those things can cause your blood sugar to go really high. So what I do with my clients is we actually work on sort of gradually ratcheting down the sugar. The first step is really identifying how much you're having and then finding ways each week to cut it down. Maybe taking out sugary drinks, maybe taking out overt sugar, then working on some of these more hidden sugars or the packaged and processed foods. It is really usually a good idea to work with a professional or to work gradually because like any addictive substance, coming off of sugar cold turkey, not a fun time. So while I definitely work with people to help them gradually and sort of safely move down off sugar, I think it's a process that's best managed in steps over time. So that's one thing you can do at home. You can start thinking about right now that can help boost your immune system, lower inflammation, and in the long term can really contribute to increased energy and better sleep at night. Well, thanks for watching the not so sweet news about sugar. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them in the comments below and reach out to us and we'll try and help.